All right, I'm here to talk about condoms and how it should be taught to young people how to practice safe sex. Some people don't. That's how they consume STDs and have babies at a young age. In the ancient times, people like the Flintstones and stuff, they ain't really had nothing to protect themselves. So like they used to use sponges like to clean themselves off to get rid of diseases that they consume from getting from like their mates. There was different insects that would deliver diseases to each person. So yeah. The word condom is probably derived from a Latin word named condis. English Army doctor Colonel Quondam in 1645, he invented the condom. Most Army men leave their wives, go to different people. So he invented that for them. And there's evidence that Marquis de Sade, Casanova, and James Boswell used one of the first condoms ever made. The first condom ever made was like linen, so put it on. Sorry. That's the first condom, and that's the inventor. The history of condoms goes back for like several years. Like I said, back when people used to use sticks and stones to build fires. Latex, the sap, is from a tree. It's a certain way they cut it, and then it goes through a huge process. Latex is the same material used on tires, cars, but it goes through different processes. Rubber plantations are primarily located in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, India, Vietnam, Nigeria, and the Ivory Coast. So basically, where we get our condoms from gas stations or Walmart, that's really come overseas. All right, so this is process where the condoms go through. First, they cut it from the tree, and then they take it to the factory, and it goes on a conveyor belt. And so it's called dipping. They dip it in the water liquid stuff, and then they put on a conveyor belt, and it goes through high heats. Coming up in the 20th and 21st century, condoms evolve, come in different colors, different stripes, flavor and stuff, and they're more durable, resisting STDs and pregnancy. Here's some of the condoms. There go pros and cons. The cons, most of them breaking, tearing, they'll pop, and that's how most people have babies. But it's based on which condom do you buy, because if you get cheapo ones, they're gonna pop on you. And some of the pros are, if you buy the best of the best, you'll most likely not catch an STD or have a baby. And that's my presentation.